Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to say about breakpoint chlorination. That is, M comes under water treatment. So, what is meant by breakpoint chlorination is the amount of chlorine that is being added in water to make it more feasible to use for domestic purposes. So, there will be some point where we needed to stop adding the chlorine. So, that is what our breakpoint chlorination. So, what is chlorination? Rivers, lakes, and groundwater contain microorganisms, including pathogens that possess health risks. Okay, so these microorganisms, pathogens that pose health risks needed to be removed from the water treatment because because these causes waterborne diseases in humans. So to address waterborne diseases, various disinfection methods such as to disinfect those waterborne diseases, chlorination is the major major thing that is being employed. Okay, so apart from this, there are some other process that is coagulation, sedimentation, filtration is everything is there, but chlorination is important with respect to removal of microorganisms and any other um, living organisms, micro living organisms present in the water. Okay, so chlorination, a chemical disinfectant method, utilizes different forms of chlorine to oxidize and disinfect water and ensure its suitability for becoming a potable water source. So while chlorination is effective, it is just one among several water disinfection methods. The diversity in approaches highlights the importance of choosing the right method for ensuring water safety. Chlorination key role lies in oxidation and disinfection of water. So that contribute to elimination of pathogens and the creation of potable water. So why do we chlorinate our water? So chlorine is highly effective in treating water by eliminating bacteria and viruses. So that is major thing for the success of treatment plants. And one of the key advantages is it is cost effectiveness. It serves as a efficient disinfection method, addressing various contaminants in water and making it financially viable option for water treatment. Okay, and it can be used in the emergency situations, especially in the emergency situations, and it rapidly eliminate pathogens. Any other method, this addition of chlorine rapidly eliminate the pathogens and breakdowns in the treatment of raw water. Okay, so how do we chlorinate our waters? So there are four stages. That is pre-chlorination for algae and water control, disinfection, timing and objectives, final step chlorination for residual maintenance, re-chlorination in the distribution system. So this pre-chlorination for algae is before the process of treating wastewater takes place or raw water takes place. So whenever the raw water or natural water or direct river water before passing it for the domestic purposes, it will be pre-chlorinated. Okay, so chlorine will be added to the raw water for the treatment, and there will be some order and odor control also will be takes place. So that is a pre-chlorination stage. And disinfection timing and objectives is after the preliminary process. Okay, in the river stream there will be some suspended particles, wooden particles, any other solid particles will be available. So using the preliminary methods, those solid particles will be removed, and after that the injection of chlorine will be takes place. That is what the disinfection timing and objective. Okay, so that is what second one. And the third one is the final step chlorination for residual maintenance. So this is the final stage. Okay, so this final stage takes place at any stage. Okay, this final stage takes place at any point of time after the all the process has been done. Okay, so the last one is a rechlorination and distribution system. So that is in the rechlorination and distribution system is the raw water that has been supplied to our domestic purposes has been cleaned. Okay, but to ensure that there is no microorganism present in the pipes. Okay, or to kill any pathogens or microorganisms present in the pipes, the chlorination, the addition of chlorine takes place. Okay, so that is was rechlorination in the distribution system. So in the 4 steps. So what we have seen here is when and how do we these 4 steps. Minimum two steps will be takes place in the um, raw water treatment. Okay, before passing it to for the domestic purposes. So this is the graph for break-even chlorination, break-even point of chlorination. We can say it like that. So this is the chlorine concentration, and this is the chlorine residue. Okay. So this stage is the destruction of chlorine by reducing compound. This is in this stage there is no addition of chlorine takes place. Only minimal amount of chlorine has been added. In the second stage, further amount of chlorine is being added. Formation of chloroorganic compounds and chloramines. Okay, so there are different types of chloramines, chloroorganic compounds are there. So these compounds takes place during this up to this 0.55, 0.1 to 0.55 ppm of chlorine have been added. It will take place. So after 0.55 to 0.7, the destruction of chloramines and chloroorganic compounds takes place. So again, it will be downloaded. This is majorly due to the destruction of pathogens. Okay, so after the destruction of pathogens, again it will be increases. Okay, the formation of chloramine, chloroorganic compounds, or any other chloroorganic compound related products have been takes place. So there is no pathogens or microorganisms in the water. So what will happen is if you are going to add more than 0.7 ppm of chlorine into the wastewater, those chlorines will be formed as a free and combined residual to form chlorine and chloroorganic compounds, which cannot be destroyed. So which is also harmful for the human beings. So these are all what we can see as a free residual. So this is a chlorine residual. Whenever you are going to increase it, again this will be also increases. Okay. So hope this diagram give you clear explanations. At some point we needed to stop adding chlorine. So at this point, the destruction of pathogens. This is the point where the formation of chloroorganic compounds, which helps in to kill all the to kill the microorganisms in the raw water. That what takes place in the next stage. So after killing those things, if you are going to add further amount of chlorine, the next stage will take place. So this is the point addition of chlorine needs to be stopped. Okay. I hope everyone understand this is the point that addition of chlorine. This is what the break point. Okay. So this is the point the addition of chlorine needed to be stopped. Okay. So this is where in this stage. In this stage where all the microorganisms present in the water or the water under treatment have been killed or eliminated. Okay, so hope everyone understand this clear picture. So this is the clear explanations. What are all the different types of chloroamines, chloroorganic groups that has been present? That is hypochlorous acid, hypochlorite ions, which has been present, and those combination of hypochlorous hypochlorite ions possess a high oxidation potential and enhances reactivity to various compounds. Okay, so in contrast, the interaction of chlorine with ammonia forming less effective chloramines and lower oxidation potential. Okay, so these are all what we have discussed earlier. And the effectiveness of disinfection of pH dependent with hypochlorous acid dominating at lower pH levels. So free chlorine comprising both compounds exhibiting higher oxidation potential, making it superior disinfectant compared to forms like chloramines. I hope everyone understand what is meant by breakpoint chlorination. And if you have any doubt or any queries, you can ask me with the email ID mentioned in the first slide. And if you needed this PPT, you can also raise your question, raise your request in the mail ID that I have been mentioned in the first slide itself. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.